All right, we lost Esteban's AirPods. We're gonna find them though. There's hope.
All right, today I want to give a shout out and a happy birthday to my man, Esteban. So today let's talk about maybe one of the hardest things a missionary has to deal with. A missionary in a unreached people group, or in a group or in a place where there's very few, little or no churches, and that is the lack of fellowship. You know, in America, it often feels like there's a church everywhere, almost like Starbucks in Washington or a coffee shop in general in Washington. There's one on that corner, one on that corner, one on that corner. Especially in the South, I'm just saying, you drive through there, you see a lot of churches. Is that a bad thing? Absolutely not. We need more churches. We need more places that are worshiping God and following after Him. However, that causes an effect sometimes where simply we take for granted the church in America, or we take for granted the idea of fellowship, that you have people next to you, your friends, your family, who believe the same thing as you. When you're living in a place where there is no church, you don't really have that. Sure, we have some really good friends here. We have a lot of fun, but there's still something different when you can worship with someone, when you can pray with someone, when you can just bounce ideas off of each other. You can talk scripture together. You can really connect to that thing that really connects to the heart. Because really, if we love Jesus, which I do, maybe you do, we're naturally going to want to talk to the people who believe in God like us. And it's just a connection that you really don't get until you get it. I don't know. Where I'm at, there are very few missionaries, very few churches, very few people to fellowship with. And even more, someone who you really just connect with, and I'd say you get each other. And I've got a friend down in Madrid, and I know you guys think Madrid, Spain, in America, everything in Europe's close. Madrid is about a 5-hour drive from here, 4.5. If I get the cheapest train ticket, I can get there in 4.5 hours. If I take the more expensive train tickets, I can get there in 6 hours. Does that make sense? It actually just depends. Sometimes they switch. But it takes about 4.5 to 6 hours to get to Madrid. However, I go to Madrid and I immediately have a great time. I don't like Madrid. Spoilers. I don't honestly think it's that great of a city, but my friend does. And you know what? Because my friend is in that city, I love that city. Because when I go down there, it's not about seeing the palace or, it's like going to Seattle when you live in Seattle or live near Seattle. You go to the space that you've seen all your life. You go and you take your friends there. Cool. But when you have a friend who lives in that city, it makes you want to go. And I've got a friend in Madrid who, when I go there, we just connect. We go out, and often he takes me to some more American-style restaurants because I don't have that here. We talk about ministry. We talk about life. We talk about the struggles of being a missionary, of being a pastor, things that honestly just no one else understands. And that's okay. It's just we're obviously doing it, so we get each other. We often talk about how we have our ministry friends, our pastor friends, and then there's the missionary friends. Because let's be real, we're crazy. Most people would not do what we're doing. And so when you meet another person who's as crazy as you, yeah, I'll move my family across the world. You just really, really connect. And what's great is my family connects with this family. My daughter loves to spend the night there if she can, because they have a girl close to the same age as her, and it's fantastic. I wish they were closer, but it's honestly the closest thing I have to fellowship here. In America, I had friends. I could drive 5 minutes away. We could go disc golfing. We could go sit by a fire. We could go to church together. I know, crazy. But here we don't have that. We have our friends. Yes, we love them. I was playing cornhole with them the other day. But someone who you can open up to about, someone who you can really connect, because you understand each other. Because you believe the same things, because you know you're a sinner saved by grace, just trying to share that love with other people. Man, we need fellowship. Don't take it for granted, guys. So with that, happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday, Esteban. Thanks for doing this with me. Thanks for being here for so many years, being faithful. if you're ever in Madrid, go check out his church. Hit him up. Go support him. Whatever. Happy birthday, Esteban. Today is someone's birthday. Ta 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 ta.